search me for our YouTube channel.
I'll be the judge of that. Hey, can I see a copy of the elevator inspection permit?
Oh, yeah.
It says it's in the general manager's office.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I just saw the sign of the elevator. All right, good morning, guys. We got Mullet sitting out front of the hotel. We're gonna show you guys something. So we zero lash the valves when the car's hot at the track before we drive so that there's no slack in the valve train. And now the engine's cooled off, listen to how all the valves are hung open right now. So there's no compression. Doesn't sound good. So we think it'll fire up. We actually had the key on and did it, and it kind of kicked for a second. So we're hoping it'll fire up. And then once it warms up, the valves will just kind of make their way back to where they need to be. We'll be good to drive today, so we don't have to lash the valves this morning. You're getting gapped, buddy. You're getting gapped. Hit the scramble button, brother. You're done. Drive's going good. So we're stopped up here in Crook, Colorado, or Crook, Nebraska, something like that. Hitting the old school gas stop. Blazer's slowing down as we get higher and higher in the elevation. The air's getting thinner, and even though they're at wide open throttle, the blower is only letting so much air through. So
yeah,
just thinking about
62 today, and we're slowly dropping as we go up.
Sam, you might rev, buddy. You might need to hit that at an angle. Sam's still shining.
Yeah,
you know the deal. Heard y'all are broke down.
We are. Broke down. Big surprise.
I hope we got what you need.
I sure hope you do too.
Oh, water pump, brother.
Big lifesaver.
That's clutch.
Big lifesaver.
Glad we had that. That thing is fresh. That thing looks good. Wow, Colorado, really? This road is cooked, dude. That's a compactor right there, son. All right, this is just the beginning of some amazing views as we drive through Colorado to get to Vandermeer Speedway today. You can see the mountains in the distance. That's how you know we're getting close. We got low fuel pressure, zero fuel left in the street tank. We are coming in on fumes to our stop. But we think we're gonna make it. We're almost there. We know our car. About an hour behind us. Here you are, balancing spark plugs.
Here we are. I think it's the uneven distribution through the blower, because it's really the two back cylinders and I believe the two front cylinders.
Yeah.
The middle is fine.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna lend you guys my co-pilot.
Yeah.
Let him do some drivability tuning for you.
The only bad thing about that is we have induced vacuum leaks for the altitude. Just to make this thing, it got to the point where faster it was 50.
Yeah, no, adding the vacuum leaks is really smart. That's a great idea. Man, I'm glad we put that pre-filter in there. Look at all that grass, George. Good thing you got a pre-filter.
My farm truck.
Some wheat, stolen wheat from the field. You guys already get pulled over?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He just wanted to make sure we were okay.
Cool. I thought you were pulled over for a minute.
No.
Fixing something?
Yeah, it started doing that deal where it runs lean on this side, rich on the other side, misfiring real bad. So.
Oh, crap.
But I did notice that's where like the big timing pole was. So he's been driving around 15 degrees.
Ooh.
So maybe that'll pick some stuff up.
That'll definitely help.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. So our second checkpoint on this trip is this guy's shop, Pinky's. So we're gonna drive on through real quick, get back on the road. We got hundreds of miles to go. Seems like it's running better. All right, we'll follow you. All right, now that's Colorado right there. Here comes the mountains. All right, guys, the views are really good, but the Blazer is running really bad. So we're fixing to pull over here and try and fix this thing again. George just had to shut it off, turn it back on like 50 times. And as you can tell, we are just getting into the spicy part of the mountain. All right, status update, guys. We went on a little cruise in the Blazer, leaned it out, think we might have got it running good. In the meantime, someone ran into the El Camino, but I did park it in kind of a weird spot, so I let the guy off the hook. Damage isn't too bad, I'll show you in a minute. And also, while George was limping into this parking lot, some dude black smoked the hell out of him. So I talked some shit to that guy, then he got really upset and left. So this whole last half an hour has just been a real situation. Yeah. So I guess I should just make a public service announcement since this is the second time it's happened. If you pull up and black smoke the hell out of our cars and then wait for us at the next stop to say hi, we're probably not going to be super excited to see you.
Not gonna have anything
I mean,
nice.
it's not that we don't love diesel trucks or anything. It's just that, you know, if you black smoke it, roll coal through our window while the car is also barely running, just expect me to be kind of pissed at you, okay? You know, no hard feelings. It's kind of not ideal, you know? So
Nobody wants coal smoke. Stick it to her sweaty face.
real not ideal situation, but here we are, and we're ready to go. So fire it up, buddy. See how far you make it. Brent, you gonna ride with him?
Yep.
All right, so the Blazer broke down. I just pulled right in here, and a guy backed out of this spot, didn't see the Elko. Creased the fender. Honestly, could be a lot worse. Yeah, see that whole crease there?
Yeah, Sam said it's a grinders and a buffer.
Yeah. It goes perfect with our big old dent over here from the wheelie. So, you know, now it's evened out. I guess we're gonna have to get a carbon front end for it after all. uphill now for what seems like 3 hours. Coolant temp is perfect, engine oil temp's good, trans temp's nothing. What a unit. Oh, gas, don't have a lot of that, per usual, but you know what, we'll figure that out when we get to it. All right guys, we are highly concerned. We thought George was ahead of us. We get to our next stop and George is not here. We've been waiting. We hear a loud car. Oh, it is him! Yes! Oh, I'm so worried that he's gonna be like, dude, no cell range, you know, 40 miles back. Dude, I love seeing that. I did not think you guys are gonna be here for a while.
Brother!
All right, so how is the ride compared to the Elko?
Honestly, through the mountains, looking at the blower hat.
Yeah, I bet that was
it's
beautiful.
Goosebumps, man.
I know, that was beautiful.
It's really cool.
What a great ride. I love that route every time.
I love it.
Oh my God, you nailed him. You got him both, dude. All right, well that'll do it for one of the most beautiful drives in the United States. There is Denver, Colorado, right up there, right above the wastegate too. Rolling into town. Made it through the mountains. That's probably the hardest part of this whole week. And we did it pretty effortlessly.
Gallon bucket?
That was one water bottle, but it was precision accuracy.
My boxers are wet.
I know you got your suitcase with you.
You're done. You are done. Not tonight. Maybe not tomorrow, but before the end of this week, you're done.
Oh, yeah. That was our fee for helping you guys all day. We pulled over for you 28
What did you
times.
have, a super soaker? It knocked the glasses off my head.
What was that?
It was a water bottle.
4 liter?
One standard water bottle. All right, guys, we made it to dinner. Cars are good somehow. Really impressed. We'll see you at the track in the morning. Buenos dias!
These boys are over here lashing some valves. You know, lashing when it's cold, lashing when it's hot. But hey, you want to roll with the big dogs, you got to do big dog work, ain't that right?
Well, we got the valves lashed. We may have found a header leak, so that's not ideal. But we got some time today, so we'll get to the track, try and fix that. A little happier there. Good morning, boys. The smoke is from the oil we just got on it, but you can see a little bit of air moving through there. We'll have to fix that track. There we go, Vandermeer Speedway. We thought our lives were good. Yeah. This guy is chilling. So the way that Ty built out these headers, it's so easy to do spark plugs, but if you have a header gasket blowout, it's really easy to just slide it back so it'll clean off that surface, reach in there, and re-silicone it. Oh, dropped a bolt. Must have just not got it on there good enough the first time because it was nice and tight, but it blew it out just a little spot, so we'll get that fixed up. We got to do the two-step test, especially here, 9,000 foot DA, and this thing's gonna be struggling, but it's a big block, so I think it'll get there. All right, boys, got a little ratchet strap method going on today, huh? I'm gonna lock this front end down.
Yeah, me and Zach took a trip to the old Home Depot.
Yeah.
And got us some ratchet straps.
So
Give her a couple clicks.
We don't need travel where we're going. Watch how effective this is.
Trying to keep the front end down.
It is beautiful.
She's
Like
working.
Homemade lowering.
All right, guys, we have a new found issue on the Blazer. So we've been chasing this air fuel thing around all day yesterday, found plugs all over. Turns out we think we're sucking air through the collector. So this is not a double slip collector like what the El Camino has. It's just a kind of a cheaper collector, and it might be pulling air in, and then it's hitting the oxygen sensor, and then it's giving us a bad reading. So Brent randomly was like, maybe it's pulling air. We're pretty sure it is, and that's what's been giving us a bad reading, which makes, down track, it could be potentially throwing the whole fuel table off. So the boys are gonna pull these collectors off real quick. Miss round one, which kind of sucks, but they're gonna pull that off and seal it up, and then hopefully our widebands start reading accurately, because they are all over the place. It's gotta be pulling air through there. Isn't it nice how these pits are downhill, staging lanes, so you just roll right forward? I love that. I love this track. Vandermeer Raceway, Colorado. All right, let's leave Mr. Sam dip it in as well. Sam got his 12. Okay, brother. Starting off with a 12. 1283, 118 now, mile per hour for a stock C5. Pretty good. Brother, it's time for a two-step check.
It's that time.
There you go. pipe off here. Took a lot of beating.
Took a lot of beating, silicone it, slap it on there, good to go.
Yep, clean her up.
Dude.
Got this high temp stuff here. We're gonna see how that holds.
All right, so we made our boost builder a lot more aggressive, and we're gonna try that out. But we only get one more shot before the trans gets real hot. You know, it's already 140.
Yeah.
So hopefully this works, but we'll see.
Well, guys, we blew a hole in our freaking transmission vent line from goofing around on the two-step for too long. So now it's time to pull up. So we went ahead and raised the launch RPM up to 3,800. It's a little low on boost. So we raised that RPM way up, hoping that that'll give it that extra hump, and then the boost should build. She bogged a little hard out the hole.
At 3 pounds, 3,900 ain't gonna do it. So.
Yeah, gotta account for that altitude. It's crazy it affects it that much.
Back to the drawing board, that's for sure.
Yep. I need some nitrous. I promise you nitrous would fix this. Man, we gotta figure something out, build some boost. Crap. Nitrous fixes everything.
It really does. So this is what I'm thinking. We go to this, we bullhorn into the turbos.
Yep.
This to the bottle, this to a switch on the steering wheel.
That's it, and then I'll
you
just bump it up.
I love it, let's do it. This is the most low-tech thing on the car, and it's gonna help a lot. Yeah, brother.
Anyways, we went a 9.9 at 140, so it was down about 12 mile an hour compared to yesterday, but all in all, good pass, good data. We got fuel pressure now, so
Yeah, we made a lot of changes.
Most
So that was a
importantly-
good baseline for the day.
most importantly, we got fuel pressure.
I think our hood might even fit too.
Brother, what are you doing?
Still an ourselves kit, some nitrous kit, inspired by the Galaxy, for those of you who remember.
That's gonna work good, actually.
That's theoretically the plan.
I mean, really, that's one of the bigger problems with the car, you know? So it's gonna help everywhere, not just in altitude.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to have nitrous on standby?
And,
Car's
you know,
got everything else. Why not a nitrous system?
this is the track where the Blazer got nitrous too, right?
Yep, 1 year ago. So it's only
Tradition.
Yeah, we tried a bunch of different things. It's like, I'm sure if you sat here long enough, you could get things to spool, but it just gets the trans hot, and you gotta wait, and we don't got time for that. So
Yeah.
this is what a bad tuner does. With nitrous on it. All right, one of the dudes in the pit, Central Speed Supply, topped off our bottle, and we are kitted up, getting ready to test this thing and see if it'll spool it. Just tap the bottom left, big red one. We're dialed, brother. We're dialed. Well, I guess I should start it up and put it on the brake. All right.
Watch yourself, bud.
Oh, frosty.
Did they tell you what jet we put in it?
No.
What jet?
It's gonna wake up. Oh boy, it's gonna be rowdy.
Done, dude.
Right out here.
Dude, she's nasty. Oh my gosh.
Holy.
Are you happy, dude?
I mean, it is. I'm happy, but I'm a little nervous. That's
Right?
a little more aggressive than
Not
I was
really
hoping.
sound serious.
I might hit it going down
Ah,
the
it's
track.
like he's not the guy for this.
I might just hold it down the track, hold the scramble button in. Look.
Oh
Right
boy.
here, dude. I'm gonna bump in. Nitrous.
No!
Hold them both.
We gave this guy a real button.
Look at this data log, guys. Every time I bump the nitrous, you can see the boost. Look at the bumps. And then when I let off that last one, it was holding right at 5.5. We really need more than that. I'd love to see, you know, like a clean 7 or 8 pounds. So I'm gonna just get on it a little harder.
Okay.
It'll do it.
I think it
At least
will.
it's holding after I let off the spray, so
Yeah.
that's nice. Like, look, it bumps up, holds, bumps up, holds, bumps up, holds.
Just gives it some momentum.
Yeah, we're good, buddy. You guys running again?
Oh, of course, dude.
Yeah. I heard your competition went a little fast.
9.0 class, yeah.
What'd your
it
competition go?
did. The guy in first at a 9.1 average went a 9.1.
Oh man.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't getting bumped out of third place, dude, out of trophy territory.
The guy in fourth place had a really good run too.
What'd he go?
He went a 9.1.
No! We gotta go a little faster.
We gotta go.
Sam, you done for the day with your 12?
I'm gonna take that 12. Go down to Pueblo.
Take it to Pueblo, dude. All right. Are you back in street mode yet?
Street mode.
Okay, yeah, all right.
You did have a good trap speed.
Yeah, 119 on the mountain. Good job, brother.
All right, we got the second pass for the Blazer for today. Should be pretty good. We got down all our data, fought through our issues, so that's the first real pass of the day. Might do a wheelie. We're leaving it first instead of second. Should be pretty good. Oh man, brother! That was pretty good. 978. It was breaking up a little bit there.
It's 2 inch now.
Okay, yeah, it was definitely breaking up.
Let's go! Let's go! That felt good. Thank you. $978. All right, we didn't need more power.
Brother,
Look good?
dude, did it look good? Man,
I could have went faster, but I think I pedaled it, or I'm
Well,
so scared for it to just do a wheel.
did you notice in your burnout in first gear it's kind of breaking up a little bit?
Yeah.
I think it's a little rich. So we'll get the data log off of it and check that out. But dude, that was clean. Did you shift it as soon as it did the burnout or the wheelie?
I think I short shifted it.
Dude, you could have rode that one out
I
a little
know,
bit.
dude. That was all driver
This
error.
thing is beautiful. Like,
That worked great. Home Depot ratchet straps, baby.
Mullet out here with nitrous on the twin turb skis, boosting and juicing it. Well, Mullet's back. It's running. Sounds good. I mean, sounds normal.
Held it is when it coughed.
Yeah.
So I tapped it up, then I went down track, and I think the traction control hit, and maybe it's a little lean, and it coughed, so I just let out.
Yeah, it coughed. That's why I was wondering if you had it down track. We were like, did you hit it?
I mean, if it coughed, I didn't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that was no nitrous or nothing.
Okay.
I just didn't want to freaking hurt it.
Yeah.
All right, so Brent and I are bummed because we screwed up. The car was actually running pretty good. It hit the traction control, whatever I lifted. We had too much power in that area. But then when the boost really rolled in and you heard it go pow and cut off, it hit the boost cut, which Steve told us to turn off because we had the boost turned up. We were gonna try and run 40 pounds of boost, and it hit the boost cut that Steve told us about.
He told us.
So that's an easy fix. We'll fix that, and then we will go try again. We gotta turn the power down though, because it was getting in the traction control pretty good. That ain't gonna work.
In the burnout.
That ain't bad. 955.
Yeah,
it's getting faster. We might be able to throw a little more at it.
Yep.
Maybe we pulley it up. I don't know.
Brother,
it literally
Is it
popped a
good?
wheelie
Is it
for
good?
maybe a foot off the
hope I
ground.
didn't shift it too
Went
soon. That
right back down. We're getting the pulley. It can take that. With it strapped down, it can take it. Let's get in thrash mode. Get that suit off, brother.
955.
Settling with the 955, are you?
Dude, if I was a
You're gonna go
settler,
big boost, huh?
we wouldn't be here.
I like it, brother. Come on.
Came
So we're swapping. We're going from underdriven back to overdriven. You know, I made 26 pounds of boost at Great Bend. It's gonna make a little less up here at the altitude, so hopefully around 20.
Then we'll just switch it
But
back tomorrow.
you gotta watch that air fuel. If that thing gets lean, you gotta lift,
Yeah.
or you're done, brother. It's gonna torch your head or something, you know.
Yeah. We
And
definitely don't want that.
it ran good. It sounds like it's still rich. I think we leave it rich. And
Do we have to change up anything in that situation? Or?
nope, it's
All
ready to
right.
rip, son.
Yeah, let's go, Mullet! It is showtime right now. Mullet needs to make a good pass. Man, this thing is something special. Oh my gosh, 756 at 190.
We put too much power in it, so it was overpowering the track, so the traction control is working real hard, but we got a pass. Felt decent though. It was pulling for a minute and then it started. It's all right. We got something. That makes me happy. Oh, that was still a 756. Fire me up. That'll give us something to work with, boys. I thought the track was gonna be better.
It was good. Like I was walking back.
It was good.
I felt my heels.
Yeah, it was good the first 100 feet. I thought it was gonna be good. Like I was like, hell yeah. And dude, when I got past that 100-foot mark, it got so loose.
Yeah,
and then our tune was just overpowering the traction control. So let's cool it down, check the data. We can go faster.
Yeah, that thing
Bro,
was
I was surprised though. 7.5. I mean,
7.5, and the lead was good. Whatever you were doing with the nitrous was working.
yeah.
It was working perfect.
I know. All right, let's cut the bottle off, put it off, fuel up. Check that out, boys. Our nitrous made it right to target boost, 6.9 psi. That was beautiful. So looking at the data log, way overpowered it. So as you can see, we spun the tires quite a bit. So I'm gonna work on that, fixing that up. It was pulling some G's though for a minute there. 2 G's, which is enough to go a 6. We just need to be able to sustain that. So gonna get to work here and try and make a tune-up that works a little better.
All right, we got Rocky. I believe it's run 3 today. 10 pounds more. Didn't really wheelie that hard last time, so it's getting ready to send it. 10 pounds extra. We might be low 9s. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, she's spicy! Oh my goodness! It's all right. We'll take that over. Wrecking the car.
It went a 138 to the 60.
Dude!
She's got the power.
Okay.
Was I not straight or did I like land and turn? I don't know what
Looked
happened.
like you landed and turned.
Really?
Yeah. Which that could be because the perfect alignment we put on it.
It's like,
Dude, the burnout, we knew she was waked
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, we made it up for the last one, barely. We're going.
Golly, it's been
Oh my gosh. 737. Okay, that's good. 204.
Right down Broadway. Bandamere, I just prepped it, so shout out to Bandamere Speedway. I pulled a lot of timing out through that area where it spun last time. Felt good, felt like it was right on the edge of the tire. Trying to make those tune-ups right. 737, 204.
good job, brother.
Still was on the edge of the tire though, because they had just sprayed it. But hey, that
737.
I'm sure that puts us in first. So I'm just pumped.
I'm pumped.
Let's go! Let's go! One more.
Alright, so I'm under here changing spark plugs. No bueno. We got, oh yeah, she's got a good flow.
Flowing? Dang it,
Dude,
dude.
it's the wheelies that are killing her every time
No,
we
not
do.
the wheelie, the slam down. Is
Yeah, every time we do a massive wheelie.
Alright, well. Let's do our thing.
Let's get after it.
All right, well, we definitely lost some time to the 60 foot because I pulled that timing out, 133, and then a 494 at 158. But hey, that's our slip of the day. Let's go turn it in. Hold that thing up proud, brother.
Oh, I'm
955
proud.
at altitude, son.
955.
What's that 8th mile looking like? Ooh, 139, 60 foot. Yeah, we got to pull that together a little bit.
60 foot.
It's good. What place are you
That's
in?
it right now?
Yes, baby, let's go.
Second,
Let's go.
Second and 9-0, baby. Come on.
Let's go.
I need my map. The map.
All right, you're
The
done.
map.
Get out of here. Get the guy a map. 185 miles.
What's that? That's
Oh, we also just cracked our motor plate again.
Oh,
We're
great.
gonna be here for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sorry,
Man,
bud.
dude.
Got the motor plate off.
Yeah, just as we suspected.
See if
It's
we
cracked.
can try and hold real still so we can see it.
You see a little
Yeah,
crack right
crack
here?
right there.
Crack right there.
So starting to kind of think the problem is we got bolt holes here on this side and on the driver's side of the engine, but on the passenger side, all it holds it is the water pump. So wouldn't have guessed it, but I think that could be a problem. Emergencies only. Odd.
Yep.
I'd say it's time to break her open.
All right, guys, this bike unit is back up and running. Valves are lashed. And we are back in street mode. So we're waiting on George and Zach. They got some technical difficulties, but we're going to get it all cleaned up and get ready to hit the road tonight. Don't do burnouts at boat ramps, guys, but just know that